We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom, and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nanks here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. We got new release Heritage 2026 3-case pick your player. It's gonna be a marathon. Hopefully you guys are ready. Let's go ahead and get all of our boxes out. Number 1. Hopefully everyone's having a good Wednesday. I did just get all of the evening breaks teased up as well. Be sure to drop in, say hello. One more case. Did the draw? I always gotta do these ones. I'm always the short stick. Man, the screen keeps going black on me. I'm always the short stick. All right. Ready for the Miz. Okay. Taco Bell Crunch Wrap looking for some Miz. Who else is hanging out? Let me get my teams list all set up. I do have one more afternoon break up and filling. Looks like 26 spots left in that. All right, let me pull up the checklist quick. I know we're looking for short prints. I was doing a little research yesterday. Looking for the, obviously, nicknames are in here. Image variation, or actually, no, I don't know if they have nicknames. Looking for throwbacks. All right, let's see here. I'm trying to see what those gray ones are called. Just dark gray bordered. Okay, what a name. Dark gray bordered, they're called. So variations, we have all-star logo, image variation, alternate banner, nickname, there's nickname, throwback, and then black and white. So here we go. I don't know. Titus has to figure out why this computer keeps doing this. Keeps going. All right, let's get started. Old bubblegum packs. 20 packs, same as the other boxes. 20 packs. I will be putting the grays and the refractors and stuff to the side for the time being, but we'll get them all sleeved up. The blues. Looking for the real one autos. Only 720 packs? Oh my goodness. Am I done yet? Am I almost done? All right. Good luck, everybody. There's your Miz right there. Base card. Corbin Carroll, Jazz Chisholm. It is a little... First couple boxes I might search through the back, but I think I have a good idea of what the variations are going to be. There's Gavin Sheets, Simeon Woods Richardson. And Clubhouse Collections, Nolan Arenado is going to be our first relic. Jarren Duran. Those dark grays do look good. That's Parker Messick. Freddie Freeman on the refractor. Adam Frazier. Chase Dolander, Cal Raleigh. That is Jesus Sanchez, Alec Burleson. And Don Stanhouse, Expos, so that'll be going to the Nationals unassigned. Taylor Ward. There's Bubba Chandler on the gray. Dark gray. Zach Gallen. Drake Baldwin refractor. Robert Suarez. Ryan Weathers. There's Nolan McLean. Pitched pretty well for Team USA. And what do we got here? Orange out of 77. That's actually sweet. 3 out of 77. Byron Buxton. Go Twins. That will do it for box 1. Like I said, we will check. So if you are going through your Heritage box, your variation is going to be right here above my finger in this little green area. It'll say what the variation is. Like I said, we'll get to a point where I think I'll be able to pull them as we go. So I'll show you what the different variations are going to look like here in just a second. Obviously, black and whites are obvious. If we go a little slower through it, I think we'll only have to go through the one side. All right, so here we go. Here's a little rough idea of what they are. So the different banner is going to be a baseball up here. And then the All-Star variation is going to have an All-Star emblem down here in the corner. Obviously, nickname will have a nickname, and then image variation will be image. So that is going to be the general idea on how they work. Give me 1 second. All right. Ready. Robot chicken. What does that mean? I didn't know Sonic was a robot chicken. I'm excited for that Prism Black today, too. Awesome product there. It looks amazing. And then the throwbacks will be a throwback jersey, I would assume. I have not seen a throwback from this year's yet, but previous years it would just be a throwback old school jersey. All right. Box 2. Victor Robles, James Wood. Like I said, I think if I go at this speed, I'll be able to spot them. So it's going to kind of be like that. That's the Topps Rookie Cup, but the All-Star one is an All-Star thing versus Rookie Cup. Miguel Cabrera, Dylan Cease. Kind of cool. I like those. Luis Gil. TJ Frettel. Quad rookies there. Bryce Terang, Trevor Larnach. Lawrence Butler, Bradley Rodriguez. Interesting. Ozzie Albies, Will Smith. And cool, Aaron Judge game used material, PCA refractor. That's cool. Aaron Judge game used memorabilia. He definitely didn't use that in the World Baseball Classic last night. Oh, gotcha. Ollie Brown going to be the buyback there. Braxton Ashcraft. There's Tariq Skubal, Paul Skeens. So I'll end up having to run some randoms at the end too. Randy Arozarena. Mookie Betts. So Shane Smith. So there's a couple cards that have a different code, but it's just a base card. I'm going to put that in my sleeve up pile just for the time being. Roman Anthony Chrome. And these are cool. The Enterprise Jackson Holiday. Yeah, that one was weird. It didn't have any numbered cards. It's going, John. How are you doing, buddy? Not gonna lie, Heritage makes my eyes and my head hurt. Staring at this spot in the card. So that's why I'm hoping I'll be able to pick them out as we go. I think so too, John. We got some sort of like ticket stub. It's kind of cool. Brooks Lee. What are these called now? All right, let's see here. Base. Base. Dark border, light purple, flip stock. Color of the year. So that's color of the year out of 77. What is this one called? Oh, Deckle Edge, probably. Deckle Edge, Brooks Lee. Yep. Yeah, they had the, I remember now Thanks, Nader. I remember now they had the jumbo versions of those. They had like the box toppers. I do remember the box toppers now. Javier Baez, Denzel Clark, Seth Lugo. Andrew Hoffman. So there's another one of those weird ones in the middle. It's got a different code, but we can't figure out what is different about those. Josh Naylor. I don't know if they just have short prints mixed in to the card base set. Shorter printed guys, because normally they have like high numbers. Logan Webb, Peyton Tolley, Red Sox. And our first real one autograph is going to be Troy Johnston. Troy Johnston. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Some sort of short print, like a shorter printed base card. There are, well, I know there are short prints, Texas Jedi, but these don't have, I'm still trying to find a regular, these don't have anything, is why they're weird. Normally they have something here. The code is different on the back as well. So Troy Johnston for the Miami Marlins is going to Kent. Yeah, I know they have short prints. Adolis Garcia, but those ones aren't like any of the other short prints is what I'm trying to say. Bobby Witt, Jonah Tong. That's a cool. I like Ryan Jeffers hard with his corn bat. Okay, so there's names with what? So let's see. Card number 56. Okay. So yeah, they are. So it's just a shorter printed player. Yeah, cards marked with the asterisks are short printed per Topps official checklist. Okay. Weird. See, to me, that's goofy. That is just goofy to have in the middle of the checklist like that. Tanner Bybee. Jack Caglione, Enterprise. Enterprise, we pick you up. Cam Schlittler. Royce Lewis out of 150. More Twins. True. Very true, Nader. 8 out of 150, Royce Lewis. I like the cam. These are cool, these Enterprise. See, I always think that's a image variation, but that's just his regular card. I still want to find some of the other ones to show you guys. McCutchen, Dylan Dingler. Connor Norby. There's Miguel Cabrera. Congratulations to Venezuela last night on winning the World Baseball Classic. That was cool to see. It was a great atmosphere. Okay, so I did miss one. Kyle Schwarber, image variation. Phillies. So it says image right there. Kyle Schwarber. Philadelphia Phillies are going to Dalton Barreto. Who got the I didn't watch the after who got the MVP? After the game was over, I turned it off. Dylan Dingler, Dylan Beavers. Dude, you come in to rip packs or what?
I can rip for you.
You guys don't have anything to do or what?
Well, we got stuff to do, but
Hurston Waldrop, Kerry Carpenter. That's cool. Samuel Basalo. Oh, Mikael Garcia. Just the blue mini diamonds. There is color match there. JJ Bleday out of 99. Just the blue speckle or whatever. And Tatis game used memorabilia. Does have some little chipping right there. Tatis. This is a sneaky guy right here. Conley Early came up and pitched a couple games last year for the Red Sox and was dominant. There's Roki. Jordan Beck. Quad rookie. So I'll have to do a dual random and then the 4 random at the end. That's Cole Young. Nice one there. Austin Riley. Jesus Luzardo, Chase Burns. And Mr. Lindor, Mr. Smiles, Devers Refractor. Mr. Smiles. Game used there for the Mets Clubhouse Collection. Cody Clemens on the black border. A lot of Twins. So black borders in previous years are unnumbered, but roughly print run of 50. Dave Gusto. Andy Pages, Trey Turner. Jack Flaherty. There's Kag's base card. Mike Yastrzemski. Denzel Clark. So Grant Taylor must be a short print there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Carlos Correa. Cool photo. Do a lot of top loading at the end. Stash these. These ones will all get all sleeved up. These are the blues and grays. Box 5. Oh. Makes my head hurt, Jake. It makes my head hurt. I'm not gonna lie. All right, here we go. Box 5. Luis Morales, Carlos Correa, Chris Sale, Dominguez Refractor, where's the card show at? Ryan McMahon, there's Robbie Ray, short print, Spencer Strider, Ha-Seong Kim. It's a different Ha-Seong Kim. Curtis Mead. Titus, well, Amel's here right now because their flight got delayed. They're going to Arizona today for Amel's Bachelor. Zach Neto, Eduardo Rodriguez. There it is. There's the man of the hour for Venezuela. Pitched a great game for them. Alec Burleson out of 99. Where's the card show? But I agree. There is, what are they called? Decal? Decal Edge, Matt Stram. Clayton Kershaw. There is Jung Ho Lee. Relic, Selvey. Salvador Perez. Angel Martinez. Juan Soto. Enterprise, Jordan. Eduardo Rodriguez again. There's Kags, Chrome, Jaden Hill. Jordan, and then we got George Springer. Yeah. It's March Madness this weekend, Jake. I get to sit here and play basketball. I watch basketball all weekend. Yeah, Andover card shows next week. I don't have. I'm just gonna have a lot of dollar and quarter stuff. I think. I don't know. I'm over cards. I want to sell everything. Sell it all, Jake. But no, I don't have a lot of 90s stuff anymore. But yeah, I'll be set up with the for the shop, buying for the shop, but set up selling my own stuff. don't have one, John. Where are you at? Come help a guy out. I saw Sade and Raphael blowing a bubble, so I thought maybe that was a short print, but it's not. Morales, there's Ichiro. Ichiro wins MVP and Rookie of the Year. That 25 years ago. It's wild. Ryan O'Hearn, Kobe Mayo. Basalo. There's Bill Freehan. Buyback, Volpe, Soler. There's Bryce Eldridge. Nice one there. That's got to be a variation. No, it's not. That's sweet. Tyler Soderstrom's card holding the belt. Mason Miller. Marcelo. Starling Marte. Jorge Soler. Robert Hassel. Sandy Alcantara. There's Big Christmas, Jackinsey Noel, Jack Flaherty. Jackson Holiday. Sean Murphy, Jordan Lawler. And Mason Wynn for the Cardinals, Mark Vientos. All right, 6 boxes in to our first case. second half here of case number 1. Decal is Brenton Doyle Rockies. Shota Imanaga, Julio Rodriguez. Jaden Hill. There's Kyle Bradish, Starling Marte, Cade Horton. Otani, Paul Skeens. Kurtz, Rookie Cup. There's some Cags action. Mayor Kelly. Rookies, pitchers, we got Philip Abner, Jonathan Pintaro, Ditter Fuentes, and Eduardo Nunez, Jackson Churio. Hard to read on those blues. And Alex Bregman, Emmett Sheehan refractor. Bregman there, Red Sox. Kikuchi, Caminero Enterprise, Patrick Bailey, Mason Wynn, Derek Jeter, Yelich, and Christian Montez de Usa. Saving all our short prints. How's Jay's first case looking? Looks like a Kegs variation in there. Jensen Auto and Kegs nickname. Oh, that's sweet. Here we go. Box 8. Jacincy Noel, Mick Abel. See, there's a variation. Roki, it's going to be the banner. I'm not going to check the back of these now that I saw this one. Banner Roki Dodgers. Abner Diaz, Joe Ryan. They never usually have two in the same box. And that's going to be the black rookies there. Colson Montgomery, Alex Freeland, Maximo Costco, and Denzer Guzman there. There's Pete Lecoq for the Cubs. Cole Ragans, Robert Suarez. Michael A. Taylor. Volpe. Manny Machado. Nathan Eovaldi. Carlos Nevarez. Quad rookies there. Selvey. Bryce Eldridge. Corbin Carroll. Jacob Wilson, Enterprise. We'll pick you up. Giancarlo, Salvador Perez. Every time I see those, that's what it reminds me of. And Pablo Lopez, Ellie De La Cruz. Definitely due for some autos here in these last 4 boxes. Quad rookies, Andrew McCutchen. There's another one. Carson Williams, rookie there, banner. Tampa Bay. Nice rookie there. C-Star, he likes to sign his name. Carson Williams is going to Mater Burn. Garrett Crochet, Robbie Ray. Chikinsey Noel, black border. Mike Garman, Cubs. Zach Jaloff, Hunter Green. Denzel Clark, Jack Flaherty. Adam Frazier, J.P. Crawford, and Ozzie Albies. Got 25 left in my Prism Black football. I'm excited to rip that stuff. It is loaded. Jesus Luzardo, Taylor Ward, Chasen Mangas, Chasen Color Blasts, Herberto Hernandez, black golds in there, gold vinyls, Johan Duran. Trey Sweeney, Jeff McNeil. Dylan Dingler. Seth Lugo. And Hunter Goodman. Three left in case number one. My fingers hurt. That's what I'm gonna be saying by the end of this. just like Happy Gilmore. My fingers hurt. Dual Imanaga. Teoscar Hernandez. Aaron Judge. David Schneider. We got some orange here. Orange Chrome coming up. Kyle Freeland. Let's see a big name. Gavin Lux. Owen Casey. And we got Nationals. It's a rookie. We'll take that. Brady House out of 25. Brady House of Washington Nationals. He was a big prospect in baseball for a while. Good to see him up with the big team. Washington. Brady House going to Manitoba. Josh Naylor, Grant Taylor, Sal Stewart, Mir Kelly, Kyle Schwarber. We got here red relic out of 77. Carlos Correa hand numbered out of 76. Astros. 9 out of 77. Carlos Correa. Freddie Peralta. Peyton Tolley. Bo Bichette. That's Judge, Turner, and Yelich. Not yet. Not yet, Renzo. It's been a slow moving case so far. We got 2 boxes left in the first one. Good thing we got 3 of them. Good thing we got 3 of them. This one's been a little slow. Due for a red auto, the way this one's been shaping up. Two left. We'll find it. All right, let me replace this garbage quick. I brought a bag in here because I knew it was going to fill up. My back's sweaty. All right. Box 10, or sorry, 11. Javier Baez, Carlos Navarez. Joe Adell, Sal Frelick. Noah Shanuel. I like how the Angels pictures always have the cool mountain backgrounds. Got to keep it going. You're going to have to, you might have to end up buying one, which those aren't cheap either. Bob Jones. Look at those aviators. Mookie Betts, Kyle Freeland. Shane Baz. Patrick Bailey out of 99, Giants. Lawrence Butler. Christian Moore. Miguel Andujar. Kyle Freeland. Quad rookies, Gilbert, Corona, Peters, and Dean. Yeah, for sure. Victor Robles, Jared Jones. How many do you have? How many years in a row? Cole Wilcox. Black border there. Another relic. Ian Seymour, Lane Thomas. Man, a lot of relics in this case. One auto only. Lindor. That's crazy to me. Our next case better be loaded. Every year made one except the 18 low number. Okay. All right. Final box, case one. All right. Box 12. Last box, case one. O'Neal Cruz, Dylan Lyle. There's Bubba Chandler. Oh, that's cool. Yamamoto spins a complete game victory, and then Freeman's home run in the 18th lift the Dodgers past the Orioles. World Series card. That was when what's his name? Will Klein threw 4 innings. LA Dodgers. Freeman is Dalton, and then Yamamoto is the one and only Renzo. So that'll be a left-right random there. Nice card. Cool color match too. Barrios, Adam Frazier is going to be a short print there. Logan Webb. There is Conley Early, Chase Dolander, Joe Adell, Junior Caminero, quad rookies. Brian Wu on the decal edge. Basalo. That's Kenley Jansen, Zach Gallen. And Matt Olson. Man, we need a lot of autos in our next case. Yeah, my eyes hurt as well. Trust me. Matt Stram. Owen Casey. This is just someone you watch with your eyes closed and just listen. Derek Jeter. Justin Martinez, and then Nick Kurtz. Come on. Come on, Topps. You got to do better than that. I will. Deal. Deal, Taco Bell. I can do that. I can manage that. All right. Case 2. All right, here we go. Case 2 underway. Let's start it off with something cool. Garrett Crochet, Fried, and Peralta. Jalof Adames. Buck Martinez, buyback. Denzel Clark, Jurickson Profar. Aranda. Cole Young. Dominic Smith. Sorry for the person that's to sort them. Yeah, I don't know. I thought the autos. I don't know. I have a feeling that case was just an anomaly. I feel like you're gonna get 3 or more in most cases. Volpe. How many how many were in Jay's case? I feel like that case was an anomaly. There's Sony Gray out of 150. Ketel Marte. Dylan Dingler, Noah Cameron. Adam Frazier, Connor Norby. George Springer. Volpe. Because usually in Heritage, you usually get like 3 to 5 a case, I want to say. Around 3 is usually your normal.
Best bounties from yesterday.
I think it was 4. I'll double check. Well, 5 if you want to count the dual auto as 2. I didn't pay out either of those guys yet. So I'm waiting to figure out what we do as a Kags Kurtz dual gold auto.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't pay out either of them yet. I figure I give them both 10. We're just figuring out what we're going to do with the cards first.
Cool.
Yeah, so just put in 50.
Yep. Sounds good. House orange is sick.
Yeah.
Is that number 25?
Yep.
Sweet. Schwarber variation.
Only 1 auto in that first case. So
Really?
hopefully this one will be, yeah, a lot of relics.
That's the right hand number.
Yeah.
I like how they did the relic as a basis here.
Yep. Yeah, they're game used, so makes them better.
Oh, that Buxton's cool.
Yeah. It's called like the
1977 or something.
color something. Where is it? The
Man.
color of the year, Heritage Orange.
Color of the year. Interesting. I think orange was the color of 1977.
Apparently. Wait. Emil wants to, or Jake wants to see your haircut. It's scary, Jake.
That looks good. Let's see. Oh, here, I can get in. I can't really get in that. There you go. Look at
Kyle Stowers on the decal edge.
It's a Scottsdale haircut.
Sony
not a
Gray,
Vegas
Paul
haircut.
Skeens,
Well, I don't know if I'm making it to Scottsdale at this point.
Jordan.
So Titus and I were supposed to leave at 10 a.m. this morning. We're going to do some content with some of the Royals guys. Our flight got pushed from 10 a.m. to 6:30.
Sedain Rafaela. There's Cam Schlittler. Augustin Ziegler.
How common are the black parallels?
What?
How common are the black parallels?
Those are dark gray.
Oh, there's dark gray and then there's black.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. So the blacks, I assume, are going to be like out of 50. Like
Yeah, that's what they've done the past, I
previous
think, on the
years. It
Blacks.
doesn't say exactly. Just says. Doesn't even say on here.
The die cuts are sick too. Actually,
Yeah,
I really like that
Decal edge.
decal.
They did the. They did those box toppers of them a couple of years ago.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Sweet. You said
Awesome,
50,
Kim.
right? Before I forget.
Yep, 50. Jake, I thought he lost a bet. That's why he did that haircut. I didn't know it. I didn't know it was willing. Braxton Ashcraft, Miguel Vargas. And there's a real one autograph. Mr. Sal Frelick, Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee Brewers. Sal Frelick, nice young player here. Going to Kyle Collects. Bobby Witt. Ryan Pepitt. Mookie Betts. That's got to be a variation. Jose Ramirez image variation. Of course, Amel comes in, then we pull a Guardian. Oh, for sure. It's definitely a Farva mustache. Cleveland. Jose Ramirez going to Joseph Frey. Corbin Carroll, Otto Lopez. There is Orion Kurt. Oh man, they brought this guy back, Jake. I for surely thought he was a made-up player. Orion Kirk Curry getting his second card now. Definitely thought that guy was a build a character or create a character. I got my liter of cola right here. Does that look like spit to you? Maybe they're doubling down. They might be. It's the only thing I can come up with. No, he's the guy that had the huge. He actually had a huge air for the Phillies in the playoffs last year, I think, and actually, it's what part of the reason why they got sent home. Didn't he throw? Wasn't it a bunch or something? And he threw the ball into right field, or threw the ball over the catcher's head. I can't remember what it was. It was one of those two things. All right, box 3, case 2. Andrew Abbott, Luis Robert. All right, come on. Let's see a big real one auto here. Let's see some red. Victor Robles, Ryan Mountcastle. Jack Heidemann on the buyback. Luis Arise, Bradley Blaylock. Lawrence Butler. Carlos Correa refractor. Andres Granillo. Quad rookies there. Riley Green. Andrew Hoffman. That is Bradley Rodriguez, Yuri Perez. Quad, Nick Castellanos. Another Decal Edge, Brandon Fiat, Diamondbacks. That's a cool photo. Bobby Witt. Javier Baez, Yanner Diaz. And second Aaron Judge. We might have a whole Aaron Judge bat here by the end of this one. At least they're game used. All right. On to box 4, case 2. Fingers are getting tired. Looks like Jay's got just 5 spots left in his Prism Black. That is, who's that? Bernie Williams? Oh no, Carlos Beltran, Jeremy Pena. Jesus Sanchez. Card felt thicker. Parker Meadows, Yanquil Fernandez. There's Cags on the Enterprise again. Enterprise, we pick you up. Dave Gusti. Dominguez. Mickey Moniak. Green, Davis Schneider out of 99. Simo, Max Fried. Mason Miller. Christopher Sanchez. Jose Barrios. Ketel Marte. Angel Martinez. That is, looks like Caballero and Cruz, Shanuel, and Jeff McNeil Clubhouse Collections. All right, 2 more to get to our halfway point. Shota Imanaga on the decal. There's Bubba Chandler, Casey Schmidt. Quad, Montgomery, Freeland, Acosta, and Guzman. Jaquincy Noel refractor. That's Roberto Hernandez, Ronel Blanco. Is he a short print as well? Conley early. Card 228. Yes. 228. Junior Caminero, Jaquincy Noel. O'Neal Cruz, Hunter Brown. Roman Anthony Enterprise. Jose Barrios, Sean Murphy. Lindor on the relic. Come on, Autos, where are you at? Ryan McMahon. Justin Martinez. Ryan McMahon, Jackson Merrill. Kenley Jansen, and then Adley Rutschman. So I wonder if they're calling those short print base cards one of the a variation this year. Just two. One in each case so far. I mean, this case still has 7 boxes left. How many were, does anybody know how many were in Jay's first case? It is, I agree. I mean, normally Heritage is only 3 a case, but this is our halfway point right here. Mitch Keller, Yu Darvish. DeGrom's going to be the variation. Banner. Rangers. Luzardo. Bryson Stott, Owen Casey, PCA. Mike Trout, PCA. Quad rookies there. Zach Jaloff. I hope not. I didn't watch Jay's, so there's Will Smith, game used material. This has got discoloration. Game used memorabilia. Freeland, Christian Moore. Aroldis Chapman. Duel for the Dodgers. Chris Bryant, Bryce Terang. Chase Dolander, Joe Adell. Duel for the 2025 leading firearm. Trey Sweeney. And dual relic, Willie Adames. So 2 relics in this box. All right, what do we got? 18 boxes left? Oh man, I'm tired. What are we? Hour and 40 minutes in. I need to make sure someone's bringing me Prism Black. Why don't you, Uncle Larry, how about you come rip a couple boxes for me? Help a guy out. Got a spot right over there for you. Rip a couple boxes. It would be greatly appreciated. Bobby Witt. What's going on? We got a whole bunch of blues here. Carson Kelly, JJ Bleday. McCutchen. Josh Jung out of 99. Mark Vientos. There's Lars Nootbaar. Lars Nootbaar, so he must be a short print as well. Taylor Ward, Brooks Lee. Everyone's all talk. Robert Hassel, Victor Scott, Denzel Clark, Siegler, that is Derek Jeter, Matt McLean, Nolan Arenado on the relic. That's Bryce Harper, George Springer, Brian Rocio, Samuel Basallo, big man there for the O's, Jared Jones, and Jose Altuve. They always got something smart to say, but never want to help. So that's the All-Star banner short print there, Kyle Tucker. $24 left in my Prism Black. Looks like Jay's got 5. 18 left in a single case of Heritage. Otherwise, tonight's schedule is I got a full case of Heritage, another Prism Black, 3-box pick your team. I'm telling you, that stuff is going to be loaded. We got Hockey Mixer, pick your team. Prism Black, 3-box drafted teams. Half case of Topps Chrome Bundesliga new release, and then Bowman's Best half case, pick your team. Oh, it's going to be a good evening. It's been a little slow. Been a little slow for sure. We definitely are due for something. Normally there's more real one autos, so I'm not sure what's going on. Hopefully this second half of this case turns around. Josh Jung, Gavin Lux, Kurt on the Rookie Cup, Jordan Walker. Jack Leiter, JP Crawford, there's the quads. I don't know. I feel like we're going to get more than one in this case. Cade Horton, Brenton Doyle. I feel like that first case, like I said, was just an anomaly. I'm hoping it's going to go back to like 3+ a case. Kyle Manzardo, Jacob Young, Roman Anthony Enterprise. We got gold. It is Cedric Mullins out of 50, 1 out of 50. Cedric Mullins gold refractor for the Rays. Javier Baez, there's that orange color. 7 out of 77. That's a lot of 7s on there. Matt Olson, Jack Dreyer, and Cody Bellinger, Mookie Betts. Hold on. Hello. I need it by 5. Okay, sounds good. Yep. The leading firearm there. Volpe. Jose Ramirez. Quad rookies, Luis Angel Acuna. All right, come on. 4 left in this case. How have you been, Zach? Yeah, good. Staying busy. Are you still working down at the U? You were down at the U, right? For pipe. So hope you can walk outside again. Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be like 70. Good to hear, buddy. Brandon Lau, Bryce Harper. Yeah, it's supposed to be like almost 70 on Saturday. Jacincy Noel, Brandon Sprout. Victor Robles. Good to hear, buddy. Darnold Knowles. Jorge Mateo. Jacob Wilson. Cole Ragans. Churio, Frazier. Yeah, I agree. The grilling some steaks sounds nice. There's password. Grilling some steaks sounds nice right about now. Ryan McMahon. I mean, all the snow was gone. Andrew Hoffman, Marcel Omer. And then we decided to get another foot. Simeon Woods Richardson, Tariq Skubal. Oh, you got Kurtz in here? Well, hopefully we can find some Kurtz. Hopefully we can start hitting some real ones. There's Eldritch, Josh Jung, and Bryce Harper. Team USA there. Corey Seager out of 150. I'm going to need to replace my 5-row here. Yeah, it was. It was crazy. I mean, everyone thought spring was here, and then all of a sudden, nope. All right, let's check for these, and then I'm going to replace my 5 real quick. Come on. Let's get a nickname or a throwback. No, nothing noticeable for Conley yet. He is a short print, so his base cards, you're not going to get quite as many base cards, but his base card should actually sell pretty well. He is a short print. All right, give me 1 second. Let me stash this quick and grab another one. Oh. All right. 15 boxes left. $15 boxes and one out. I'm gonna have faith. I'm gonna have faith that there's more than one in just this rest of this case. Maybe we need to mix things up. That'll bring us some good luck. My faith has moved on to a different product. Austin Riley, Christian Campbell. Oh, that made me laugh. My faith has moved on to a different product. There's Bubba Chandler refractor. Evan Carter. Kyle Teal, Victor Robles. Gunnar Henderson, Jose Caballero. Kenley Jansen. Soderstrom, Mickey Moniak. And hey, another one. Addison Barger for the Blue Jays. That's 2 in. Look at that, heating up. We're heating up now. Definitely not a big name by any means, but it's an auto. Going to Z Cards. Aaron Judge relic. We got a jersey to go with his bats. Andrew Hoffman. I mean, if you guys want me to, I can start scribbling on some of these too. Ha-Seong Kim. Max Muncy. Carlos Estevez, Edward Cabrera. I agree, Taco Bell. That's why I had to switch it up. Yeah, I saw you peeking in the window. Everyone's always spying on me. Yeah, I'll start signing base cards for everybody. Hey, not a bad box. Aaron Judge variation image. Okay. Thank you, Brady House bringing us some luck. Aaron Judge going to Mike Molesky. I think we got to keep Brady House there for at least another box. I like the Judge, though. That was probably the only one here, Matt. Blaine. All of our breaks are done out of Blaine now. Not yet, Brad. It's been very slow, buddy. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. Yeah, it's nice. The Blaine shop is beautiful. Vaughn, Reynolds, Matt Wallner making faces. Cody Clemens, Ellie De La Cruz, Jazz Chisholm. It's not bad. It's not 65's not as bad as it used to be. Kobe Mayo black border. Caesar Tovar, that's who we're looking for. David Hamilton. These are so hard to read. This green ink on the blue card. Austin Martin. Dylan Beavers. Kevin Alcantara, Joey Cantillo. It does. I got to rip. I'm doing a double tomorrow, so I'm just going to sit and watch basketball all day. Joey Luperfido, Jaron Duran, Edwin Diaz. Danny Jansen, Davis Schneider. Rocky Perdomo and Relamuto. We do got the dual Cal Raleigh, Kyle Schwarber runs batted in leaders. That's cool. Tomorrow, I don't think I'll need any help. Tomorrow will be easy. Tomorrow should be an easy day. Just a long day. But I appreciate it. Yeah, tomorrow I don't think I'll need any help. It's just going to be just a long day. Not necessarily a hard day. Get to watch all my hopefully win some money. Spent 15, me and my buddy spent 1,500 last night on our March Madness auction. Tell me I don't want you here. I don't want you here. Yeah. Yeah, I got Michigan, Wisconsin, Clemson, Alabama, UCF, or no, VCU, USF, so South Florida. I like South Florida a lot this year for a sneaky team. I did buy NDSU just for a shot. Just for a big shot in the dark. I got who else do I have? So I got Michigan was $699, Wisconsin was $200, VCU was $121. I do have a Miami, Ohio /SMU for $114. Alabama was $103. USF was $94. Clemson was $69. CAB was $46. NDSU was $15, and then I bought Howard for $4. All right, last box, case 2. Arizona went for $1,100. Just wild. Duke went for just under 1,000. Wisconsin's a scary team both directions. Wisconsin is a team that can beat anyone and lose to no one. Like, lose to a no one. That's the one thing about Wisconsin. Hawaii's cool. We do one like at work. We do one with like all the sorters, shipping and sorting, and everyone does one for the most part, but that's it. It's nothing, it's like $10. Michigan's my squad this year. I'm all in on Michigan. Matt Stram, Brooks Baldwin, Ryan Peppett. I always take Michigan in March Madness. They always do well for me. I do like Houston a lot this year too, but I couldn't get them. They went for almost $600. Max Fried, Yamamoto. There's Password. Side bet, yeah. Well, we did. Remember, we did it the one year where where you could grab spots. Gilberto Hernandez. The one thing when you do those kind of things, you got to be careful because like you can get sued up the wahoo over those kind of things. Merv Rettenmund. That's who we're looking for. We're looking for some Merv. I agree, Derek. Make sure you tell that to Emil, too. Robert Suarez, Spencer Horwitz. There's Conley Early. Nice one there. Dolander, Dreyer. There is Piazza. We have pull tabs at the shop now. Whenever you buy a box, a new release box on release day, you get a pull tab. You're gonna stop in tomorrow night? All right. Well, Emil won't be here, but I will be. There's Carlos Correa gold out of 50. Cody Clemens. So yeah, when you come to the shop and buy a new release and rip it in the store, you get a pull tab. Oh, hey, look, Uncle Larry's got something to say all the time, but never come and help out. I'll leave a note. He actually hasn't left yet. His flight got delayed. Uncle Larry's got always so many comments to say, but never wants to come rip packs. Out of 77, Bradley Rodriguez, Brian Wu. Corbin Carroll, Brandon Fiat. There's another duel there. Yamamoto, Freddie Freeman, Luis Castillo, and Seiya Suzuki, Brenton Doyle. All right, so this case had 2 autos. So we're improving. That must mean we're doubling each time. That means we're going to get 4 in our next one, right? That's how it works. Yeah, okay. Yep. Always got smart remarks to say, Uncle Larry, but never want to help a guy out. It's understandable. A lot of talk around here. I will never know how many. Well, tell Uncle Larry to cover it for you, Derek. Tell him to pick up the tab. All right, here we go. Third and final case. I can yell through the door louder if you need me to. Let's do it, Derek. Let's do it. What are you thinking about getting into, bud? Yeah, sounds like Uncle Larry needs some more PSA cards to look at, so he quits running his mouth. And Duhar, there's George Springer. Ballesteros, Jung Ho Lee. Jim Crawford, Medroth, Curtis Mead, Quad, CJ Abrams, Eduardo Rodriguez. But when someone else needs... Yeah, the Prism Black looks awesome, guys. Do not sleep on that stuff. It is loaded. Color Blast, mangas, gold vinyls, all kinds of good stuff. There's Scooble and Skeens. Taj Bradley. I think he's leading the spring training in strikeouts. Yelich out of 99. Jordan Westberg. Luke Kershaw, Juan Soto. Sean Murphy, Jaden Hill. And Corbin Carroll, Carson Weisenhunt. Yeah, the problem with the full case is it's just so expensive. Yeah, I'm doing good. I got 11 boxes left. A lot of really good college stuff is going to be coming out of Prism Black as well. Oh, what do we got? Look at this box. This has got to have something cool in it, right? I can't... This this pack has like 2 cards in it. 3 cards. We got weird things going on here in this box. This pack's got about 30 cards in it. We got weird things going on. Gold box? I don't know. I don't know what we got going on in here. That pack had 3 cards in it. This one's got not enough either. But then we got the one that has like 30 cards in it here coming up at some point. This pack here. Like, look at this one. Oh, that's the card. I'm like, it's got like dimples all over it. Ronel Blanco, Orion Kerkering, Stephen Kwan, Yandy Diaz, quad rookies there. Sal Stewart, quad rookies again. Altuve, Devers, Angel Martinez, Rhys Hoskins, Eddie Armbruster, JJ Bleday, Mike Yastrzemski, Samuel Basallo, Dominguez, there's Matt McLean, short print, Suarez, Yamamoto, Roman Anthony there, and Ozzie Albies, Aaron Judge refractor. So definitely nothing special. All that messed upness for nothing special. I mean, nice Roman Anthony here. Oops. All right. 10 boxes left. Oh, starting to get stiff now. Mold. All right, here we go. Come on. Let's see some big names. Oh, thought it was going to be Roman. Ramon Laureano, Padres on the decal. McKinstry, Christian Walker. Carson Weisenhunt. There is Jonathan Aranda. Quads there. Oops. Adam Frazier, Joey Luperfido. Pages, Michael Harris. I think we had I like that. Mizorowski, Enterprise. Seiya Suzuki, Gavin Sheets. And Will Smith. All right, enough with the relics. Manny Machado. Enough with the relics. Manzardo. Cole Young. Strider, Kyle Isabel. Harrison Bader, Fernando Tatis Jr. All right, what do we got left? 9 boxes left. Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Judge SP?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's... What hat is he wearing?
NYPD.
NYPD hat, that's cool. Which variation is that?
Just the image.
Variation?
Yep.
Really? Oh, that J-Ram's sick.
Yeah.
I might need one of those. I'll have these here from you at some point tonight.
Yep.
Everyone's individual names are on there, and then just grab a link.
Okay.
They're all in Messenger.
Okay. And the support?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I do like these parallels. It's Carlos Estevez and Robert Suarez leading firemen out of 76. Barger Wood. That is Ichiro. Seiya Suzuki. Nolan McLean. Trevor Larnach. Dylan Cease. Slade Ciccone. Bradley Rodriguez. Josh Smith, Will Smith. Lars Nootbaar, Trevor Larnach. And, oh, there we go. Finally. Finally. Jonah Tong, red auto, going to Manitoba. That's nasty. 67 out of 77. That's why we rip Heritage. This is why we rip Heritage for these. Real one, red ink, Jonah Tong. We've been waiting. We've been waiting a long time for that. We've been waiting a long time for one of those. Now let's get some more. Let's get some more. Denzel Clark. Ellie. We're not done yet. That's got to be a variation. Image variation, Randy Arozarena. Mariners. It's cool. Holding the base. Isaac Collins, Josh Naylor. Hunter Green, TJ Frettel. All right, 8 boxes left. We were due. We were due. Well overdue. Barrios, duel there. Crochet, Willy Adames. Steve Dillard, Zach Jaloff, Jerickson Profar, Isaac Collins. Quads, There's Dominic Smith. Nick Kurtz on the black, or the dark gray. Hernandez. Salvador Perez, Zach Gallen. Trey Sweeney, Chase Dolander. Luke Keyshaw out of 77. Minnesota Twins there. Wyatt Langford, Connor Norby, and Ezekiel Tovar relic. All right. 7 left. Sorry if that was loud. Go $5 off my Prism Black. No problem, buddy. No problem, John. What are you going to do with that Kurtz? Are you going to sell it? Wilner Abreu, Dylan Dingler. Another Roki on the baseball, the banner variation. Second Roki variation. now we don't need a hunt in this box. I like being able to find them. Edwin Diaz, Peyton Toll, Caglione, Enterprise. Midroth. Don Stanhouse, Expos, Jeff McNeil. There's Jonah Tong. Shane Baez. White Langford. Ben Rice. Miggy. Teoscar was the SP. Yeah, thinking about selling it. Here's Bubba Chandler. Jacob Young. Ryan Weathers. Dylan Lyle, Tanner Bybee. Deckel Edge, Jose Altuve. Seymour, quad rookies, and Cal Raleigh, big dumper. Half a case left. Whew. 6 boxes left. What's up, Escobar? How have you been, bud? It's going. It's a long one. It's a long one. It's going. It's picked up a little bit. A little slow through the first case and 3/4. Don't hear me yelling. Not yet. We did get a nice Jonah Tong, though. Come on, Miz. Oh, for sure. I hear you there. I've sold most of my stuff. I need to find somebody that's selling like a ton of stuff, a collection. I need to buy a collection so I can start over again and start reselling things. I've sold a lot of my stuff. I don't have a lot at home. I was too, Escobar. He's hiding back here with a blue glitter. So he's still up there. He's front and center, just not in the mitt. Waiting. He's waiting for his time to shine. Chapman, Weisenhunt. Yuri Perez, Cade Cavalli. Dan Warthen. Christian Yelich, Jordan Walker. Quad rookies there. Nick Kurtz refractor. Carter Jensen. Michael Bush. Duel there, Caballero Cruz. Victor Scott. Jackson Jobe, Lane Thomas. Corey Seager. Dude, you coming to help?
No, I gotta bring
Wow,
stuff.
Matt Olson. Guy's finger hurts. You can't even help a guy out.
Ah, my finger.
My fingers hurt.
Is that card signed in the middle?
Yeah,
No.
ready.
There's glare.
JP Crawford, Shane Smith. Schwarber, relic.
Those all the autos.
Yeah. I had 1 in our first case, 2 in the second case only. Yeah.
A lot of numbered stuff then. More than normal.
A good. I don't know. I wouldn't say more than normal. I just think the autos are a little less.
Weird.
Yeah, it's definitely not what I was hoping for the keg spot. It. Hopefully we got time. We got 5 boxes left. Come on. Just starting from scratch again. There you go. Got to start somewhere. If you ever need to get rid of anything, John, let me know. Whew. Getting tired now. I got 24 left in Prism Black. That's it, 1 to 2. See, last year I felt like it was 3. My first case had 1, second case had 2, this case has 1 so far. Last year was like 3 to 4, I feel like, for Heritage. Heritage High is usually a little more. Almost 3 hours in. Nimmo, Ashcraft, Torkelson, the Guardian's name looked weird on that. Reese Hoskins, Joe Ryan, Kodai Senga. Joe Ryan must be at short print. Jordan Lawler, Luke Keyshaw. Kyle Isabel, Clayton Kershaw, Shota Imanaga. Can't win with. Oh, for sure. I try to win for everybody. Quad there, Reese Olson. And Maximum Acosta. Miami Marlins there. Maximum Acosta, former Rangers prospect. Miami going to Kent. Set Christian Yelich. Addison Barger. Willie Adames. That's got to be a variation. That's cool. Jackson Chourio. Chourio going to Kyle Collects. That's a cool variation. Jackson Chourio. Corey Seager. Randy Arozarena. Luis Garcia and Lawrence Butler. 4 boxes left.
You need a whole case.
Of what? I'll end up needing basically a whole case. 9 boxes. Ohtani, Hunter Goodman, Marcelo Mayer, Byron Buxton, Hunter Green, Jack Dreyer Black, Alan Bannister, Alec Baum, Dane Myers. Some of those blues are so hard to read with the green writing on them. Max Muncy. Kyle Bradish, Tyler Soderstrom, Mackenzie Gore. Trey Turner, Otto Lopez, Dylan Lyle, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Luis Severino, Brandon Donovan, Caden Dana, Max Muncy, and O'Neal Cruz on the relic. Jeff McNeil. Sounds like a daycare. Sounds like a daycare in here now. Not a doggy daycare like next door. All right. 3 boxes left. Well, they're from the, technically they're from the 70s. Technically this is a 1977 heritage card design. No, I agree. Yeah, it's the 77 card design. And we haven't hit really on the rookies. We got the Judge variation, Schwarber variation, Churio, Jose Ramirez, but no big rookie variations. Wyatt Langford, Deckle Edge, Cuero Ragans, Gore. No, I agree. I trust me. I'm not sugarcoating it. It definitely has not been very good. Alec Baum. I'll be the first to admit that. Corbin Burns. Mitch Keller must be a short print there. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you, Escobar. That's for sure. Pena, Suzuki. I agree. Out of our control, though. Basallo, David Bednar, Severino, yeah, I want like a nickname or a throwback. Burrows, Crawford, Riley Green. Isaac Collins. Yamamoto. Michael Taylor. And Matt Wallner. There's Bryce Eldritch. 2 left. All right, 2 left. I agree, Renzo. I agree, buddy. Nick Kurtz, Jazz Chisholm. Quad rookies. Luke Keeshall. Victor Mesa Jr. Simeon Woods Richardson. Wilson Contreras, Cal Raleigh. Jose Ramirez, Alec Burleson. Victor Scott out of 150. Trevor Rogers, Adam Frazier. Junior Caminero on the relic. Addison Barger refractor. Kenley Jansen. Brandon Sprout. Cole Wilcox. Jackson Jobe, Jaron Duran. 1 box left. All right, here we go. Box 36. I appreciate everyone, as always, for the great fill. I know it hasn't been the best of breaks. All right, here we go. Last box. Gleyber Torres, Dylan Beavers, Reese Olson, Harry Ford, Dansby Swanson, Kerry Carpenter, Ronald Acuna, Austin Riley, Mangum, Chase Burns, Deckel, Max Muncy. That's kind of cool. Jazz with his glasses on. Dylan Cease, quad rookies there. I do have to run the quad and dual there. And finally, another one. There's a good one. Bryce Eldridge, real one autograph. There's one of the bigger names. There's one of the bigger names. Bryce Eldridge, last box mojo. Giants. Going to Chatty, 1984. I like that one. Robert Suarez, I think he's going to be a real nice player. So the last case was definitely the best. Carlos Estevez. Ryan Mountcastle. Every time I see that Brett Beatty, I feel like it's a variation. There's a variation. Buxton. A lot of Twins numbered cards in here. I'll go back to that variation after this. Imanaga, Roki, and then Baldwin to wrap us up. Thank you, everyone. We made it. I'll go to that variation here in just a second. All right. So Buxton and McCutchen on the image variation. And then Max Muncy. Before we do our recap, let's go ahead and let me set up the two randoms quick just so I don't forget. We got a left, right, top, left, top. All right, I'm going to switch you guys over to the desktop quick. Quads here, top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Dice roll must be 4 or higher, going 7 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Bottom left. Bottom left on quads. Bottom left on bottom left on quads. This is Heritage 1 through 3, 2 of 2. It definitely was not the best. I'm not gonna lie, Taco Bell. Hopefully our single casers can be a little stronger. All right, dice roll must be 4 or higher here. I'm going 9 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and final round 9. The right side on duels. let me save these quick in the back end. And then we will do our recap. Duels are that. Quads are all right, recap. Appreciate everyone. So all of these will all get top loaded. We got Kags, Mizrowski, Anthony, Password, Anthony, Basalo, Moore, Anthony, Kags, Schlittler, Chandler, Kags, and Tong. Muncie, Eldritch, Langford, Dreyer, Chandler, Altuve, Tong, Laureano, Mayo, Dolander, Imanaga, Fiat, Stowers, Wu, Wilcox, Wilcox, Noel, there's the quad, Doyle, Stram, Clemens, and Brooks Lee. Our buybacks here. We had Bannister, Warthen, Stanhouse, Dilliard, Armbreester, Crawford, Rettenmund, Tovar, Knowles, Gusti, Heidemann, Martinez, Jones, Garmin, Lecoq, Freehan, Gusti, Brown, and then Stanhouse. Blues and refractors that all get top loaded. All the other ones will get sleeved though. Basalo, Otani, Jansen, McLean, Young, Basalo, Early, Garcia, Chandler, Eldritch, Chandler, Moore, Schlittler, Young, Chandler, Eldritch, Otani, Eldritch, Young. Our numbered stuff here. Buxton, Scott, Keyshaw. That's the left-right duels there. That was what, right side? Right on the duel, so that'll be going to the Freddie Freeman spot. Suarez, Yelich, Correa, Rodriguez. That'll Schwarber, Seager, Baez, Mullins, Jung, Schneider, Gray, Bailey, Buxton, Burleson, Blade, and Royce Lewis there. So those ones will all get top loaded. All right. Some variations. Andrew McCutchen, Roki Sasaki, Kyle Tucker, Jacob deGrom, Carson Williams. Junior Caminero, Riley Green, O'Neill Cruz, Kyle Schwarber, Cal Raleigh, Ezekiel Tovar, Will Smith, Ozzie Albies, Corbin Carroll, Seiya Suzuki, JT Realmuto, Aaron Judge, Bryce Harper, Cody Bellinger, Nolan Arenado. Will Smith, Willie Adames, Francisco Lindor, Jeff McNeil, Aaron Judge, George Springer, Matt Olson, Francisco Lindor, Correa out of 77, Hunter Goodman, Aaron Judge, Pablo Lopez, Alex Bregman, Mason Wynn, Salvador Perez, Fernando Tatis, Francisco Lindor, and Nolan Arenado. All right, we got Maximum Acosta, real one auto there. Jackson Churio, image variation. Jose Ramirez, image variation. Troy Johnston there on the real one auto. Brady House out of 25. Kyle Schwarber, image variation. We got Bryce Eldritch, real one auto. Addison Barger, real one auto there. So that's Giants and Blue Jays. Sal Frelick, real one autograph. Randy Arozarena there on the image variation. Jack Kaggs on the blue speckle. Aaron Judge, image variation, and then Money Mitt hit of the break. Jonah Tong, 67 out of 77. Real one, red auto. Congratulations on that one. That is going to do it for me on this one. Like I said, I got that Prism Black football up and filling. Otherwise, I will have my evening shift start posting here at 5 o'clock. I appreciate everyone as always, and I will see you guys back here later. Thanks, everyone.